Hello, my name is Jocelyn Dubon, and I will be explaining to you guys the Chaparral Biome. Chaparral is one of the rarest biomes found primarily in coastal regions. It can be found in 5 continents composed of different types of terrains, such as plains, rocky hills, and mountain slopes. It is characterized by hot, dry summers and cool, moist winters. The location. The name Chaparral is used mainly for the coastal and inland mountains vegetation found in northwestern North America. This is seen in the map. Uh, um, in the California and northern Baja California area, that is what is normally known as the chaparral. But this biome can also be found in central South America, in southwestern Australia, and at the southern tip of Africa. This biome is found around also the Mediterranean Sea. As you can see, it is found in South America in central Chile, in the Mediterranean basin, the Western Cape, South Africa, and in Southwest and South Australia. Climate. The chaparral biome is known to in in regions where the climate is similar to that of the Mediterranean area, which has hot, dry summers and mild, moist winters. That is why it is sometimes called the Mediterranean forest biome, also because it is similar to that area's climate. But another name would be chaparral. They basically mean the same thing. Summers can surpass 100 degrees Fahrenheit and winters range from 50 to 104 degrees. Yearly rainfall ranges from 250 to 750 millimeters. The vegetation becomes extremely dry by late summer. During this time is when fires commonly occur. Vegetation. Its flora is made up of evergreen shrubs, bushes, and small trees, no taller than 8 feet. And these trees are usually very scarce. Sages and varying types of evergreen oaks are the dominant plant in chaparral in North America that average 500 to 750 millimeters in yearly rainfall, while in the areas with small rainfall or poor soil, have more drought-resistant shrubs such as chamise and manzanita. In the images on the right, you can see chamise on the top. It's a bush that dominates the area in California, chaparral. And also there's manzanita at the bottom, which is a tree that has very thick and waxy leaves made for this environment, so it can retain moisture. Much of the woody vegetation found in this biome are sclerophyll vegetation, which normally has small dark leaves that have waxy outer layers made to retain moisture, and that an example of that is manzanita. The chaparral plant life is well adapted to the region's periodic fires. They have long, extended roots, so when the outside of the plant burns, it can easily grow again from the protected roots. The woody outside part of the plant might burn, but the roots are still intact, so it will be able to regrow after the fires. The fire helps recycle nutrients in the soil, removes dead vegetation to make room for seedlings, and helps germination of many plant seeds. Some seeds lie dormant for long periods until the fire causes their germination. This could even be up to 20 years. And some are closed cone pines that depend on these fires to open their cones. So it is very beneficial. And these fires also help to clear the dense ground cover, preventing the growth of trees and maintaining a more shrub-like vegetation. Chaparral return to its original density, but too frequent burnings can cause them to become grassland. Animals. Deer and birds inhabit the chaparral during the wet season only. Since this is the growth period for the plants, they're able to find food there, and obviously they will stay there for as long as they can until the heat comes back. And that's when they move northward and to the higher altitudes to find food. Animals that stay year-round are lizards, rabbits, kangaroo rats, chipmunks, coyotes, and quail, all small and dull-colored to match their environment. We see these animals in the images. The first one is a kangaroo rat, second, jackrabbit, the bottom ones are a coyote and a mule deer. The threats. Chaparral is semi-arid and their quality is poor. This makes it very vulnerable to deterioration due to human activity. Like all the other biomes, the chaparral has suffered due to logging, overgrazing, conversion to agriculture, urbanization, and introduction of invasive species. This has caused extensive damage through loss of vegetation, soil erosion, and species of plants and animals sadly have become extinct or endangered. The human activity has clearly affected the chaparral. Climate change also has a big impact on the chaparral biome. There is more drought and higher temperatures, thus causing further environmental changes, such as vegetation dying due to their inability to be able to handle the increase in heat and the decrease in moisture. Even though they're adapted for this, they are not. The changes are so happening so fast that they are not able to handle it anymore. The change in climate has also increased the frequency of wildfires. Wildfires are part of the natural regimen of the chaparral biome, and as we have talked about, they're beneficial. But climate change has increased the frequency and the intensity of these wildfires. Even the chaparral plants, which have adapted to the environment, are having trouble surviving. This has caused a decrease in plant life, animal habitats, and in plant and animal diversity. It has also increased the invasion of non-native organisms. Conservation. There are efforts underway to decrease the wildfires, which include laws and regulations to control the changes of a fire being started by fireworks and bonfires. Hopefully, this will be able to stop it. Management and control of chaparral plants has also been one of the things that they have done. We see this all the time, those wildfires in California. They destroy so many organisms, so many creatures, so many, and the biomes that we are talking about. Sadly, it happens all the time. And hopefully, with these regulations, things can change, but also the big issue is climate change, which is affecting most of all our whole world, our whole ecosystem, and all these biomes. Hopefully, soon there will be change, and because these biomes are all uniquely amazing in their own way. So that's the end. Thank you.